Hi everyone, it's David Matlock with Berkshire Hathaway, and I'm here with Patty Brown of Belly Rooster. She also works at Berkshire Hathaway. We're going to do a quick little interview just to kind of get an idea of what Patty does and what sort of services she offers, just in case it might be something that's worthwhile for you. So Patty, why don't you introduce yourself
Sure.
and tell us a little bit about where you're from and what got you into this business.
Okay, thank you, David. Thank you for having me on. I started Belly Rooster Auction as an estate and liquidation company 12 years ago in Fayetteville, and last year we expanded to the Macon area. So we help with downsizers and probate and estate clients to be able to clear out the personal property in the home while we're selling the real estate for them as well. So whenever you and I would get an estate or probate client, we would both go over there and assess the real estate and then assess the personal property, and we try to walk them through how would be the best way to liquidate that. And we really offer white glove service to them from start to finish. The sellers have to do very little prep or anything like that. We just try to do it all for them.
So what would you say kind of distinguishes you and the services that you offer from any other sort of estate sale company, or like what do you offer?
Sure. Well, I think because I'm an associate broker with Berkshire Hathaway, having the real estate knowledge part of it, whenever we are doing the personal property, we can help to make sure that if we get a contract on the real estate, that we're going to make sure that we're meeting our deadlines on the personal property as well. But one thing that makes us unique just as a personal property liquidation company is that we do it online. It's not customers aren't walking through the house and looking through people's drawers. We do it as an online catalog. We bring our crew in there and we run the catalog for about 10 to 14 days online, and people place bids, and then everybody just comes to the house to pick it up. So it's just like a really easy process. We can sell 85 to 90% of what's in an average house, and so the clean out and just all of the getting the house prepped ready is made so much easier whenever we can do our services.
So Patty, you've given me a lot of info here. You handle just to summarize, you handle properties that someone has had a loved one pass away, they just came out of probate, or they've just been holding on to that family property for a long time with a lot of stuff in it, and they just are ready to sell.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think is the best time for someone to give you a call when they get that bad news that a loved one has passed away,
mm-hmm.
and they know that they have real estate that they're going to
mm-hmm.
have to deal with, or personal property that they're going to have to deal with?
Well, there's I don't think you can call me too soon. That I can. Just from earlier, we actually get calls from people before they're going into the hospital and stuff like that. Sometimes the family just needs to move quickly because they don't have the funds to hold the property. So, you may or you may not have to go through probate. Depends on the personal situation. So, and they may not even have a probate. Attorney. They may not even know what to do. So if they call me, we have references here in the Macon area and also up in Fayette County for probate attorneys, elder law attorneys, and that can kind of help people go through that process. So that would be the legal side of it, but I could help guide them on that. And then, just go over to the house and kind of see what they plan on doing. What is the family taking? We can, help guide them. You want to secure the home, that we can help with some of that stuff for their legal protection and stuff like that. So they can reach out to me. My cell phone is my business phone. It's 678-815-5687, or go to redbellyrooster.com.
Okay, and I will make sure to include those details in the description below. Patty, with some parting words, just give us a final, tie the bow on top of the gift. Like why do you do what you do? And, just tell us your final words about your sales pitch here.
Okay. Well, one of the reasons I really like doing the personal property, how we do it online, is that we can really handle the personal property is really the sum of most people's lives. Like it's the bits and pieces of memories and loved ones and places they went and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we really try to use care when we're going through it and present it in a way that they would be proud that their their collections, are being passed on so that if their children don't want to keep them, that they're actually getting the money, the funds to do something else in life with. We love our folks, and we really love to take care of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like it would probably be a really emotional time for someone to, sell personal items of a loved one. But as someone who has, experienced loss in my family, and I've watched my mother and her siblings hold on to real estate after the parents die, like a lot of times it's better to just go ahead and address it rather than wait and, deal with that dilemma. So,
yeah, that's true.
This has been a great talk. If you want to see the rest of my interview with Patty, just follow my YouTube link. Otherwise, I will have her contact information down below in the description. And this has been Patty Brown with Belly Rooster, and I'm David Matlock with Berkshire Hathaway, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.